Yeah, but so before welcome back to a brand new video, and here we're talking about Saudi came out and announced one of their biggest boxing event of all time, and I'm pretty sure this is a co-main event because this will be a banger ass fight. Tszyu versus Vergil Ortiz, but there's a caveat. Right? There's a condition. Only if Ortiz wins this fight this upcoming Saturday, and I do think he's going to win. But man, bro, it's very, very hard to think he's going to lose. Because if you don't know what the curse is, the curse of the two conflict curse, right? Booking a fight before the opponent fought his scheduled fight curse. If you don't know what I'm talking about, probably gonna be the last time I say it. But what happened with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua? They were supposed to fight. The Anthony Joshua fought Usyk. We all know what happened. Usyk beat him like 3 times. Again, Anthony Joshua was involved. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. They were supposed to win. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder was supposed to win. But then what happened? Joseph Parker beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder. And then didn't happen. We had Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua instead. And then again with Tszyu, we were supposed to have Tszyu versus Terrence Crawford for the World 154 champion. But what happened? He got that cut and Fedor beat him. And now it's now Terrence Crawford versus Tszyu. It's Tszyu versus Vergil Ortiz, which, to be honest, is a better matchup in my opinion. Because this is going to be a fucking war. You know, both of them will go at it. So again, we just gotta hope and pray that man, we gotta hope and pray that Vergil Ortiz wins his upcoming fight this Saturday, bro. And I just wish Tszyu never lost too, because then it would have been undefeated versus undefeated to make this fight even more interesting. I mean, this fight is interesting. Like, this fight is already a banger, but it could have been like a cherry on top. But still. Vergil Ortiz is probably his toughest matchup so far. Let's be honest. It's probably his toughest fight so far. So it'll be very interesting to see. Because Vergil Ortiz, if he goes in there and knocks out Tszyu, he's the next up. He's the next guy up in 154. And maybe him versus Crawford is the next fight, or him versus Spence. Like, 147 was where the dogs are, but all the dogs from 147 moved up, and now 154 is looking nice as hell. 154 is coming for the best division in boxing, because we all know the best division in boxing is 140. You have so many dogs there, right? But now you have looking like more dogs coming to 154, bro. You have Fedor, Tszyu, Errol Spence, Charlo, Vergil Ortiz, bro. Like, hey man, Crawford too. Don't forget about Crawford. You got how the dogs now in this division, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what matchup comes after this. 100%. If Vergil Ortiz goes in there and knocks Tszyu out, hopefully if Vergil Ortiz beat Thomas, that's the guy he's facing this Saturday, he's next on one up. His next fight is definitely going to be for a world champion. And he's probably going to win that world champion. And then he's probably going to have to fight Terrence Crawford one day. And holy shit, that's a good fight to make. A lot of implications, right? Maybe, I feel like they're probably going to do this. I feel like he probably is going to fight Crawford. Because you know how Turkish does it. If you know how Prince Turkish does it, every time where there's a main event and co-main event, he likes to have it like a tournament. If you know what that means, he always like, okay, the co-main event, whoever was that, fights the winner of the main event. And I think that's what he's going to be pushing. I think if Vergil Ortiz or Tszyu, whoever wins, is going to fight Terrence Crawford versus Izali. How you say his fucking name? The winner of that most likely be Crawford, but you know what I mean. So the winner of that faces the winner of that. So I think if Ortiz wins, he's gonna fight Crawford, and I don't think he can beat Crawford. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Vergil Ortiz can beat Crawford. But again, interesting matchup. Or we can have Tszyu versus Crawford instead with another interesting matchup. It's gonna be a great fight. I can't wait to see it. Like I said, just let's hope Vergil Ortiz, just win your fight. Let's see the fucking matchups. I'm not cool predicting. It's too stupid to predict it. But the one thing I want to talk about, if you guys think it's too early, too much of a quick turnaround, I mean, because he just fought what in March, right? He fought in March. Yeah, that was in March, right? April, May, June, July. That's only 4 months he had to recover from a nasty cut. So I don't know if he got damaged that much. All that blood was mostly his cut. So I don't know. And it was the top of his head, and it was an elbow. So I don't really know. But it looks like he's good and well to come back. I mean, Fedor looks like he took more damage because he can't even fight until September. That's very interesting to consider. That maybe if I still think that if Tszyu never got that cut, he was going to win. I really do think so, but still, he didn't win. We get this fight, which should be even better than that fight. It's going to be a war. You have a knockout Paris versus a also knockout Paris, but he also has technique and speed with him. So again, it's going to be very interesting to see. And the winner of this fight is Terrence Crawford, most likely. Again, 154 is coming for the kings of division. Hopefully Vergil Ortiz wins. It's interesting. What happens if Vergil Ortiz, loses? What does the SA lose, right? If the SA lose, are they still going to fight? Are they still going to fight? Or hopefully they do. Because I don't think nobody want to see Thomas versus Tszyu. No offense to Thomas. That's the guy who's fighting Vergil Ortiz this Saturday. But I don't think nobody want to see that. Most likely it's going to go without a hitch. But again, we got to wait and see. Because I still think they will fight, or they just find a different opponent. But anyways, guys, that's the whole video. If I'm being honest, this is my most hype for the whole card. That's why I'm making this video. It's probably the most fight I'm hyped for. The fight I'm hyped for the most is this fight. Because Isaac Cruz versus Venezuela is also a good fight. Ender Ruiz is also a good fight. Terrence Crawford is also a good fight. But this fight, 100% gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a war, all out brawl. And yeah, let me know who you think is gonna win. Early prediction, I got Ortiz winning. That's my early prediction. But again, the fight is like 3 months out or 2 months out. No, 3 months, kind of 2-3 months out. So I can't really predict it right now. It's too early to predict. But yeah, my early prediction, Vergil Ortiz. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.